Welcome back to the Lemoncookie Classic Tournament. Keith Lee whoop whoop against Yoshihiro Tajiri in our opening contest of the night. As usual, 50-minute time limit. And we are getting closer to the end of the first round. I'm very excited to see which wrestlers will finally make it to the second round and which matchups we will see in the second round. But first of all, 4 matches in this episode, and a few episodes will follow Body Slam to start this match by the much bigger, much stronger Keith Lee. Size and strength advantage certainly goes to the NXT representative. Tajiri, he's been all around the world, but he's representing ECW here. Oh, doing not so bad in that test of strength against Keith Lee, one of the most agile big men in wrestling today. In the last episode we saw his rival Dominik Dijakovic make it to the second round, running forearm shot by Tajiri, but now a right hand by Keith Lee. Snapmare takedown. Tajiri and going for the cover, but Lee just throws him off. Irish whip and a basement dropkick to the knee by the Japanese basson. Lift and belly to belly overhead suplex by Keith Lee on Tajiri. And a hip toss. Certainly made a name for himself in 2019, but now gets planted with a flying head scissors by the cruiserweight. The corner. Backhand chops by Lee on Tajiri. Kicks and punches get exchanged here. And Tajiri winning that exchange with the educated speed. Former cruiserweight champion of the world. Hip toss by Keith Lee. Now gets hit by an elbow. Blood hits an elbow of his own. Right hand, Irish whip, and a dropkick. As I said, very agile big man. Tajiri also one of the toughest cruiserweights you will ever find, hitting a brainbuster on the big man. What a demonstration of strength here by Tajiri, but only 1 count. Planted him straight on his skull. Clobbering blow by Lee, if he still knows on which planet he is. After that brainbuster, but he goes to the top rope and hitting a frog splash to the back. And Bizarre Land here, the cruiserweight hits that huge brainbuster and the heavyweight hits that move from the top rope. Both men exchanging rolls here. Keith Lee once again with a frog splash. Mike Yoda calls for a rope break. 5.5 minutes have passed here. Tajiri with a running forearm to the corner. And another knee lift. Keith Lee with a stalling vertical suplex. Tajiri goes to the outside. Kyoto starting the 20 count. Tajiri back in the ring after a 3 count. Snapmare. Who will make it to the second round? Oh my god! Overhead released German suplex with authority to the outside. My god, what a move by Keith Lee. And once again, shades of the British Bulldog here with that vertical suplex. Tajiri fighting back. And hits a dropkick to the knee. Tries to get the big man off his feet. He does a gorilla press into the power slam. And the match was almost over. 2.9. Oh my god, how close was that? On face lock and an elbow by Tajiri. Tajiri is in trouble. Oh my god, the green mist! Green mist by Tajiri, and Keith Lee can't see a thing. Keith Lee is blinded, but out of instinct, hitting a hip toss. Keith Lee can't see a thing. Oh my god! Powerbomb reversed into a tornado DDT by Tajiri. Keith Lee. He cannot see anything, but he's trying to win the match somehow. Still running the ropes and somehow still able to make it to the top rope and misses a frog splash. He couldn't see that Tajiri It moved out of the way. Hurricane Rana snapped by Tajiri. The green mist gives him the advantage. I'm surprised that these mists never make it up for disqualification. 3 kicks by Tajiri. Now setting him up and hitting a basement dropkick to the chest of Keith Lee, who is still in problem. I've never seen somebody wrestle for so long with the mist in their eyes. Brainbuster. And you see on Keith Lee's body the green mist now is gone. Maybe he can still see, but I think he's still blinded. Keith Lee fighting back. 4.5 minutes left here on the clock. And a high kick to the face by Tajiri. That should be it. Will Tajiri upset Keith Lee? A back suplex. 4 minutes left. Ever since he hit the green mist, Tajiri certainly in the driver's seat here. Elbow to the neck. And now kicks and punches get traded here. And that buzzsaw kick to the head. What is Tajiri doing? Why doesn't he go for a cover, Keith Lee? Able to fight back. And now the real buzzsaw kick to the face. That's it. He knocked him out cold. Oh, Keith Lee kicks out. My God. I really thought this was gonna be a reversal by Tajiri. Both men still have 3 minutes. Irish whip and a drop kick to the knee. And that Hurricane Runner once again snapped. But Keith Lee not giving up, not giving in. Going for maybe a jackhammer. Back. Vertical suplex. 2 minutes only left here. Both men hitting each other with everything but the kitchen sink. Belly to belly overhead throw by Lee. Drop toe hold by Tajiri. And another green mist for the second time. He spits the green mist straight into his eyes. And Lee gets kicked to the head. Now this match must be over, but Lee able to get back up. And he's going for that huge power bomb. It's a power bomb. But doesn't go for a cover. Last minute. 1 minute left. Drop kick to the knee by Tajiri. 50 seconds left. And a DDT by Tajiri. Cover him. Don't have time anymore. Cover him for God's sake. Body slam by Lee. We're running out of time. Back suplex, and he falls to the other, and I think we have the next time limit draw. Tajiri certainly with the advantage, but yet another time limit draw. Folks, as I said in the second round, we will increase the time limit to a 20-minute time limit. We have seen so many time limit draws here in the first round, but a 95% match. The match was great as long as it lasted, and certainly asked for a rematch, but not on my channel. They didn't make it to my roster, they didn't make it to the second round. Both men are out. Our second match of the night, Double J, Jeff Jarrett against Masato Tanaka, who represents Extreme Championship Wrestling. Second Japanese wrestler in this episode. Tajiri just got eliminated. Kushida also got eliminated. Of the previous episodes, Masato Tanaka certainly wants to make it to the second round, but he has to overcome Double J, Jeff Jarrett here. Jeff Jarrett's longtime tag team partner Owen Hart is in the second round. Nice vertical suplex here by Double J. Stiff right hand and a clobbering blow to the back by Masato Tanaka. His longtime rival Mike Awesome has already made it to the second round. He goes for the early cover, but not successful. Arm drag takedown by Jeff Jarrett. Hits him head first to the turnbuckle. And what is he doing? What is he doing? Oh my God! He went to the top rope, put his knee on the neck of Masato Tanaka and drove him face first to the ground. I have to admit, I don't know how to call that move. Oh, back body drop now by Double J. Tanaka, one of the most resilient men in the business, gets kicked in the balls with a meal kick by Jeff Jarrett. Jeff Jarrett playing dirty here to get the advantage, but Masaka only gets provoked by that. Don't make that man angry. He might beat the living hell out of you. Fresh whip ducks him 2 times and hitting a spinebuster with authority. And a bigger full leg lock. A lot of shades of the 4 Horsemen here. First the double A spinebuster, no. Vintage, bigger full leg block. Page out of the Nature Boy Ric Flair's book. Masato Tanaka did not tap out, but Jeff Jarrett certainly with the advantage here in the first 3.5 minutes of the contest. Tanaka, the knee lift, and a punch to the back. He whips into the ropes, but a reversal by Jarrett, running knee strike. Hits him in the face. Masato Tanaka now. Oh, goes behind, and a lariat to the back. A little awkward exchange here. Irish whip and a back body drop by Jeff Jarrett. Getting closer to the 5-minute mark. Small advantage, I would say, on the side of Jeff Jarrett. Arm drag, hip toss like move here. And a swinging neck breaker. Now Jeff Jarrett going for a sleeper hold, trying to slow things down a little bit. Trying to get a little rest but also make his opponent weaker. Knee lifts and punches by Tanaka when he gets thrown to the corner. Now the 10 punches in the corner. But I think these were only 5 or 6. But Jarrett still goes for the cover and a 2 count. Tanaka able to kick out. To the corner and Tanaka goes for a avalanche to the corner. Now these jabs by Jeff Jarrett and right hands, lefts and rights by Double J. Kick to the knee and he's going for the cover. The knee collapsed and only a 2 count. Tanaka is struggling. We have 8 minutes left in this match. Irish whip and a big boot by the Japanese. Another lariat. Was attempted. Jarrett able to duck, and now Tanaka belly to back suplex to Double J. Masato Tanaka throws him to the ground. Half of the time is over. Right hand by Jarrett. Left hand by Tanaka, both men turning this into a fist fight. Knee lift by Tanaka, who clearly is exhausted. Another belly to back suplex. Spiking Jeff Jarrett head first to the canvas. 7 minutes left. Tanaka is finding a way into the match. Flurry of punches to the face. Who will make it to the second round? I wouldn't want to make a guess. Both men wrestling an intelligent and hard-hitting match here. And now Jeff Jarrett going for maybe a superplex attempt. Yeah, hitting the superplex. Superplex. And why didn't he go for a cover? He wants to add a little bit to that shoulder block. And now Tanaka going for a, oh my god, suplex into a cutter. Oh lord. RKO-like move, and now, went for a full Nelson Dragon suplex, but Double J able to reverse it. Now Irish whip and a big boot. We're getting closer to the 10-minute mark. You've seen the first match, you don't have too much time. You shouldn't waste any time in the first round, otherwise you might have a time limit draw, and that doesn't help you. A draw doesn't happen. The stroke by Jeff Jarrett. Almost the 3 count, 2.9. A move very similar to the skull crashing finale that The Miz likes to use. Oh, avalanche to the corner is missed by Tanaka, and Jeff Jarrett says it's time to end the match. Beautiful dropkick to the shoulder of Tanaka. 4 minutes left. Swinging neckbreaker by Jarrett. Jeff Jarrett wants to end this match now. Tanaka is still not giving up and hitting a power slam, and now Tanaka goes to the top rope and hitting a flying splash, and he's going for the cover. Oh, Jarrett kicks out 2.9. Oh lord. And now Jeff Jarrett with a vertical suplex. Tanaka already back to his feet. Short arm clothesline by Jarrett, and once again the figure 4 leg lock. Will we see the first submission victory of this tournament? Mike Kyoto is asking Tanaka, but he doesn't quit. He's not saying the words "I quit." Irish whip, and both men at the meeting of the minds here. 2.5 minutes left. Rawley and by Tanaka. Who will win this match? Both men are one big move away from winning this thing. Both men clearly exhausted. Clearly running out of gas. Look at Tanaka. Big boot. But time is running out. And now Tanaka with a Death Valley driver to Jarrett. Death Valley driver. But he's not going for cover. I don't know why. But he wants to add a power bomb. Power bomb to Jarrett. And now hooking the leg. And this is gotta be it. Oh, Jarrett kicks out. 2.9, but look at the time. Last minute. Don't give me yet another time limit draw. Clothesline by Jarrett. Time is running out. Do something. Now Jarrett with, I don't know what that was. That's not enough. Some back suplex variation there. Stolen out of the book, Masato Tanaka, but it was not enough. Match will end in another time limit draw. Match is over. One hell of a match, just like the first match. I'm just sorry that we see so many time limit draws, but we won't see them in the second round. 79%, both men are also eliminated. Will we see the first episode with only time limit draws? These two just gave two lucky men a pass to the third round. Time limit draw always means that two other wrestlers won't have to wrestle in the second round. They will get a straight pass to the third round. This match ends in yet another time limit draw. In our third match, two big men representing Monday Night Raw, the Bulgarian Brute Rusev and Samoa Joe. Will we finally see a victory and winner in this episode? Who of these two big fellas will make it to the second round? Punch to the back by the Bulgarian Brute. Samoa Joe with a forearm. Samoa Joe impressed me a lot when he was a commentator on Monday Night Raw. I liked his work very much. He should definitely become a commentator when his in-ring career is over, but now he's focusing on this match. Punches and chops. Forearms. Knee lifts. Just like Keith Lee, two of the more agile big men in the business. Body slam by Rusev. After all the trouble with his wedding, he wants to focus on wrestling and winning championships again. Knee lift by Samoa Joe. Blow to the back by Rusev. Both men turning this match into a real brawl here in the early goings. Manhattan drop by Joe. And another chop. Fist to the midsection by Rusev. Very interesting match here. Also, I don't know who might be the favorite. Rusev has never won a world title in his career. Might be time for that to change. But Samoa Joe has a word or two to say about that. Forearm shot drags into the center of the ring. And judo throw by Rusev. From face lock. And an elbow by the Bulgarian. 7 minutes have passed. And now snap suplex by Samoa Joe. Adding some real wrestling moves to this match, not only brawling and chops and punches. Who's gonna win this duel? Samoa Joe does. Chops the Bulgarian down, elbow and a punch. And that leg sweep takedown by Joe and going straight into the Boston Crab. But Rusev will not say I quit. He gets out of the hold easily and punches Samoa Joe straight to the face from face lock and an elbow. Will he hit the accolade on Rusev? Or will Rusev hit this the coquina clutch? And Samoa Joe with these haymakers to Rusev. 5 minutes have been wrestled here. Back suplex by Samoa Joe. 10 minutes left on the clock. Maybe we will see the first episode with only time limit draws. Sidewalk slam by Rusev. In our main event, the culture might be changed. CM Punk returns to the ring to fight Trance. 7 T-bone suplex by Samoa Joe. CM Punk certainly doesn't want to wrestle a time limit draw in his first match back in the ring. Samoa Joe throws Rusev out of the ring to catch his breath in the center of the ring, but Rusev quickly able to get back, and a senton splash by Samoa Joe. Joe now rolling Rusev around, punches him to the ribs. Now he's running to the ropes and hitting a big boot to the shoulder and another senton splash for good measure. Once again, punching Rusev. Rusev able to fight back. Irish whip. Rusev hangs, Samoa Joe hangs onto the ropes, and he keeps on punching, doing a little dance in between. I haven't seen that from Samoa Joe too often. More punches, and now the muscle buster by Samoa Joe. This is gonna be it. Cover him, but Rusev the first man to get back to his feet. How resilient and intense is the Bulgarian here? And locking in the accolade, the camel clutch here by Rusev. Will Samoa Joe give up or pass out? Now Samoa Joe able to get out of the hold pretty quickly. Another inverted atomic drop by Joe, and a running big boot to the back of the head. Senton splash, vintage Rusev there. Forearm to their face, and he's trying to catch his breath. Front face lock, drags it to the center and hitting a stiff knee strike to the midsection, and now a German suplex released. Should have gone to the bridge to go for a cover. Clothesline to the back. Will he lock him in the cookie nut clutch here? Stiff knee strike. 5.5 minutes left. And a T-ball suplex by Samoa Joe. Very, very intense, hard-hitting match as you could have or should have expected. 5 minutes left. Will this be the next time limit draw? I am very afraid of that. Big boot by Joe. And another senton. Keeps on hitting these moves, and what a chop by Joe. Almost Walter-like Irish whip. And yet another big boot. He keeps on kicking Rusev in the face and hitting another muscle buster. He's too exhausted to go for a cover. Both men back to their feet. Rusev is in trouble. Samoa Joe clearly in control, but Rusev back to the accolade, just as I said it. The accolade. And Samoa Joe somehow able to get out of that, or very difficult to get out of that hold once it's locked in. T-bone by Rusev. 3 minutes left. Very, very hard-hitting match. And Rusev hits Joe in the corner and messes with the avalanche. Joe moved out of the way, and Joe trying to catch his breath. And now drags the Bulgarian to the center of the ring, hitting that knee strike. Will he now finally lock in the cookie nut clutch? Sidewalk slam by Rusev. We're getting closer to the next time on the draw. Samoa Joe already back to his feet. Irish whip. And now Boston Crab. And the match is over. Rusev tapped out. The first submission victory of this tournament. And not with a patented cookie nut clutch, but with the Boston Crab. 12 minutes, 47 seconds. Samoa Joe with the first submission. Finally a submission victory, 80%, and Samoa Joe wins. Nice little hard-hitting match. CM Punk back in the ring, back in the squared circle. Will he change the culture on Lemoncookie TV? He will certainly have a big challenge in Trent 7 from Mustache Mountain, British Strong Style. Fighting CM Punk in his return match to the ring. CM Punk and Trent 7 in our main event of the evening. Once again, 50-minute time limit, of course, and Trent 7 winning that test of strength and hitting that drop toe hold on the Chicago native former WWE champion. CM Punk took some time off, some years off to try MMA. That certainly might change his style a little bit, maybe a little more MMA focus in his arsenal now than it was in the past, as he's hitting those martial arts kicks to the midsection of Trent 7, and 2 more. And now going for that armbar, trying to break the arm of Trent 7. Trent 7 Certainly one of the best pure wrestlers, pure athletes in this tournament. Hitting a back suplex on Punk. The age difference between Punk and Trent 7 not that big, so that surprised me a little bit when I looked that up. Trent 7 seems to be so much younger. Maybe it's because of his tag team with Tyler Bate. Boston Crab. Now we just saw Samoa Joe winning the match with that move. CM Punk watched that match and tried to do the same maneuver, but Trent 7 gets out of it, slams Punk to the outside. Punk now front face lock to the elbow in the middle of the ring, and a swinging neckbreaker. By the code of personality, elbow drop on Trent 7. Trent 7, the Irish whip, but Punk hangs on, holds onto the ropes, and now an exchange of fists and slaps in the middle of the ring. Punk winning that exchange. The martial arts background certainly has in the backhand slap, chop to the head by 7. Punk kicks out at 1. Punk doesn't want to lose his first match back in the wrestling business, hitting a DDT. And slap by Trent 7. 7 goes for the cover. Punk kicks out. His tag team partner Tyler Bate already made it to the second round. CM Punk's good buddy Kofi Kingston is in the second round. Maybe one of these guys will meet their friends in the second round. Now belly to back suplex by Trent 7 on Punk. 5 minutes have passed. Slap to the face by Trent 7. And another DDT by Punk. Punk going for the cover. Mike Chioda goes for the cover, but goes to count. Only a 1 count. Irish whip now by Trent 7 and a shoulder block. He's going for the cover now. Hooks the leg. But only a 2 count. Punk going for a back suplex and hits it with authority. And a martial arts kick to the face. Tajiri style almost. And yet another DDT. And backslide by Trent 7, but Punk was able to grab the bottom rope. And Punk suplexes Trent 7 out of the ring. And Punk is going for a... Oh my god, he jumps over the top. Did he jump over the top rope, or did he jump through the rope? Oh my god. You see these moves on national television a lot, but haven't seen any of these moves in this tournament so far. I think Punk jumped over the top rope. What an impressive splash to the outside here. Elbow to the face, and now Punk with the Uranagi. And he locks in the Anaconda Vice. Uranagi into the Anaconda Vice. That is vintage CM Punk. And after the first submission in the previous match, will we see the second submission? But Trent 7 somehow able to fight out of that predicament. The Anaconda Vice, and Trent 7 misses the charge to the corner. Punk with that vintage elbow drop straight into the cover. That's it. No, Trent 7 kicks out. Oh my god. CM Punk not missing a step here. Belly to belly suplex. A lot of vintage offense here by the Second City Saint. Trent 7 is in dire straits here. Belly to belly. Punk with a springboard. Flying clothesline, but misses it. And 7 ragdolls him into a German suplex and straight into the cloverleaf. Beautiful, amazing sequence here by Trent 7. What a sequence. But Punk able to release the Texas cloverleaf. And now Punk with a burning hammer on Trent 7. Burning hammer. I haven't seen that move before by Punk. And the armbar. Oh my god, what a great wrestling match here by Punk. 7 slot, and of course of Trent 7, both men hitting each other with everything they have. This match does not deserve to have a time limit draw. This match deserves a winner, so both men. CM Punk says it's clobbering time. Yeah, and I hope he looks at the time, because he only has About 3.5 minutes left, and now Trance 7 with a power bomb on Punk. Drops him straight on his back and neck, and now the half Boston Crab. Half Boston Crab by 7. Trance 7. CM Punk is not giving up. And Punk going straight into the cover. He didn't really hit him with anything but a kick. But he wins! CM Punk wins the match. I loved this match. I completely loved this match. The finishing sequence was a bit weird. Trance 7 hits Punk with big moves. Punk kicks out. Punk just kicks him on his back and that's it. Punk didn't hit him with any big move in the end. He only kicked him on the back and that was it. Weird finish, but great match. 77%. A little bit too low in my opinion. CM Punk goes on to the second round. Trance 7 is eliminated. See you in the next episode.